How's that one doing? I'm doing a third Dynasty, which would be Virginia Tech Hokies. And yes, I turned the music off because I got sick of getting copyright. The menu music. So I got 3 Dynasties I'll be doing. I'll be doing Georgia Tech, Yellow Jackets, Ohio State Buckeyes, and Virginia Tech Hokies. I am going to continue my walkthrough of GTA 5 story and continue my walkthrough of Assassin's Creed, Black Flag Resync, and Call of Duty Black Ops 1 campaign. Still doing those. Let's get started.
Welcome to Blacksburg and Virginia Tech, the home of the Hokies. And don't forget, my son, it's time for Enter Sandman. Saturday afternoon's the perfect setting for a game like this. It's the Arizona Wildcats and the Virginia Tech Hokies. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Holly Rose.
It's the best entrance in college football, particularly at night. Virginia Tech, Sandman, here we go. Back to you guys.
Okay, Holly. Arizona will put it away to start this one. And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. So the Virginia Tech Hokies offense that has the first possession of the game. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, Dave. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing, proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? To the ground to try to pick up the first. There's a little room there. He's at the 40. Past the 20. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. Excellent pass by the back on the option. They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better.
And these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish it off with an electrifying 77-yard touchdown run. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Arizona's offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. And here comes Kendrick Riscano. They want him to take care of the ball, do the dirty work, be good in pass pro, and make plays when he has a chance. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions.
And you got to love this guy's speed. And to me, David, that's the one thing that really separates him from most other running backs in college football. There are so many guys at this level that can make you miss, and they can get in the second level, they can run through tackles, catch the ball, block, all that stuff. This guy, though, has home run breakaway speed. If he gets past your second level, he's out.
And you see defenses take angles on him, and he just outruns them. Like, he's just got that extra gear that's different, that scares you. You can tell people are trying to play so fast to try to catch up. So, #1 job for this defense.
Snags it, and there's running room. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. The Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They'll stop the clock for an injured Wildcat. Backed up now, here's second and long. Wants to keep it in the air. It's complete. You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
And this is going to be incomplete on third down. Arizona runs out the punt team. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And he'd hope to pin him deep. Instead, it will be a touchback. Virginia Tech opens this drive as the offense looks ready to go. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to... Oh, he's got some space. Out to the 35-yard line and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup. So much for the tough field position. One play, and you're already to the 35. Motion from the wide receiver. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Myers on the move. Nearly picked off there, and he might be the last guy on the field you'd expect to drop that one. It'll be third down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. Under fire. Another incompletion on third down.
It's been a tale of two drives for this defense early on, right? They came out starting really slow, allowed a touchdown on the opening drive, but they're finally settling in here on this one. Obviously, it wasn't perfect. They did give up one first down, but really nice job there on that third down pass defense, forcing the incompletion, now trying to set up a punt.
The Arizona offense coming onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up second and 10. They'll stop the clock for an injured Wildcat. Got stuffed on first down. It's second and 10. To the air. It's Fafita. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over from the moment the ball left his hand.
The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll wave for the fair catch and haul it in at the 25. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting left. Breaks into the open. Smashes through the tackle. He'll pick up a few on the play, just enough for the first down. They'll mark it right at midfield.
Those outside runs, if they can get the edge like they do, great job on the right guard, right tackle, getting the edge. And now what does this do? This makes cornerbacks come up and tackle. Safeties come up and tackle. As opposed to linebackers and big defensive players. You
got a little grass. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. He's now piled up 68 yards for him on the ground now. What a first quarter for this guy. This time he wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. It's complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Hokies.
And how about this offense? Man, they must have used fall camp perfectly. Coming out firing on all cylinders, smooth, in a rhythm. Great start to the year by this offense.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Wildcats come out to get things going on offense. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting box, and they need to get something together with this possession. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Well, give the defense credit on that one, because they knew coming into this one that they were going to try to get this receiver the ball in a variety of ways. They were ready for the screen there, and they create a negative play.
The quick out. He'll get it across the 30-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 32 as this offense is trying to do some work. Sandman entered earlier, and now they're trying to make it go night-night on this third down. He's got his man. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. And the Wildcats have it with a 1st and 10. From the gun, the ground game.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Wants to throw. It's Fafita. Quick completion on the out. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good gain there. And the Wildcats are marching down the field. Looking downfield on 1st down. That's caught. It's Jordan. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the 1st down. The Wildcats, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Snagged out of the air. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona!
You know, long touchdown passes don't have to come in the shape of go routes and posts. You can throw a slant. If your guy is able to make one dude miss and build up some steam, when you've got speed like that, you can take it to the house, and that's exactly what he did.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Here comes the Hokies offense to start this possession. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. The Hokies come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Right back to the well. And he'll move his way forward to the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wideout. Off the play fake on 1st down. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
And the Hokies now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Back to pass on 2nd down. Fires to the wideout. The sure hands, it's Green. And the defense makes a big hit and knocks him down. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. He'll have enough for the 1st down, and they stop him at the 45. The Hokies pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Running inside, it's Hawkins. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Working that left side now. Smashes him with the stiff arm. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. And the Hokies come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Pulls it in. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. And after that last completion, netted a big fat 0. They're looking at 2nd and 10. Able to make the stop after a gain of 2 to the 22.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. Now wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. Throws to the wideout. Couldn't find his man, and they'll give up the football on downs. Looking downfield, it's Fafita on target.
Quarterbacks love the short passing game early in games because it really helps them get into a rhythm. So a nice job by the offensive coordinator giving his quarterback an easy throw, something he can see, and something that he knows he can complete.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. He's got it. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. So after the break, they'll go back to work. At the end of quarter 1, let's check out the start for both of these quarterbacks. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the 2nd. Arizona comes out with another 1st down. Wants to throw it again. Here's the pressure. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, giving those receivers faces. Don't let them feel comfortable and run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone, and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
Finds his man. Tackle is made at the 38, and let's see just how daring they'll be on 4th down. Arizona runs out the punt team. Oh, look at this thing. They may need a flight attendant on that one. And he tried to pin him deep with that punt. Instead, it goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on 4th downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
Quarterback strolling away from heat. He gets it past the 25-yard line and finally knocked out of bounds at the 27. Fairly manageable distance here on 3rd down from the 27. Got his man. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. 1st down for this offense. The run inside. It's Overton. He's got 93 yards rushing already here in the 1st half. It's a season opener, but he's in midseason form. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. and short now. They snap it from their own 46. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. That's caught. It's Reynolds. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. The Hokies go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. Third down has been right in the wheelhouse on this drive. They've already converted a couple of times, but they need the full 10 yards now. Firing to the right, complete. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. The offense failed to convert on fourth down earlier, but that didn't change their thinking here. Has to get there to move the sticks. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. And the Hokies pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Might as well give it to him again. Let's take a moment here and talk a little Virginia Tech. The good news about starting the season outside the top 25, not a lot of lofty expectations. You can sneak up on a few teams, but sooner or later, there's some room. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Hokies kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Running inside, it's Hawkins. They make the stop, but you can't give up 4 yards a chunk on the ground down in this area of the field. It's at the 18. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Motion from the back. Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
And this defense doing a really good job with situational football. Both drives. Last drive gave up some yards, 0 points. This drive forcing a 3rd and long. You bring on the pass rushers. You get after them in a
deep shot for the end zone. And just not enough field to hold that one. It's incomplete. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. He's going to try to punch one through from 45 yards away. Absolutely center cut. And that will extend their lead even further.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Wildcats sending their offense onto the field. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start this drive. That's caught. It's Richardson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking for a man. It's Rios. Got his man. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28. Arizona in a hurry.
And I think great offenses find a way to get their playmakers the football in space. Nice job designing the wheel route. It's good versus man. It's good versus zone. Nice route. Nice catch by the running back.
Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one. Arizona going back to work with another first down. He's got the tight end. Got 6 yards on the play, 2nd and 4 coming. The last completion got him 6. Now it's 2nd and 4.
And that's what I love about this offense. You're not going to get all of your big chunk plays in the passing game by throwing it deep down the field. You can kind of dink and dunk. And on that RPO play, they had it dialed up and set up to go to that player in the right flat. Nice job.
It'll be a run on 3rd and short. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. The Wildcats pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. It's complete to the left. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down.
And that's a really good job by the quarterback, man. You run the play action, you want to take a shot. Nice job taking the check down. Running back does the rest and chews up some yardage.
He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got out of trouble and throws. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Dropping back, it's Rios. Quickly to the tight end. At the 20, he's got space. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. And they can't make the connection.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
But nowhere to go. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. And this one splits the uprights. They're back to within a touchdown. 17-10 is the score.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Overton. Makes it past the marker. Turning it on. The 40. Running inside the 20. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. Nothing but a vapor trail left behind that guy, and the defense straight to the burn unit.
And, man, that does not feel good. As a defense, you're trying to limit the big plays, keep that guy in front of you. That guy says, wait a minute, I'm way too fast for that. They're going to just need to work on those angles. That's for dang sure.
Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
These fans touching the figurative Hokie stone, doing their part to help out on third down. Pocket breaking down. And they got it.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
They booted away on fourth down. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Caught in the backfield. It's Hawkins. Great move. Now he's got room. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. And the Hokies come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. The run inside. It's Hawkins.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running a football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running.
Trying to impose their will with the run. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. The Hokies getting set on 1st and 10. They'll give it to the transfer, first carry of the season. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Gives it on the option. And he had no option on that one. Defense ready for anything, and they stop him right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He wants it all. Touchdown, Hokies! Quick strike through the air for the score.
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they pushed the lead out a little further. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Back to the ground game on the left. Short gain on that run as the clock winds down here late in the half. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connor.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. Let's start with the Missouri State Bears, taking on the number 8 team, the Texas A&M Aggies. And it's Missouri State looking to bounce back from the Game 1 loss. They lead here in the first half. Let's check in now on some of the other action today, as the landscape in this sport truly is ever-changing. Back now to your game in Blacksburg. This team is on top right now thanks in large part to the play of that burner on the outside. It's like he has glue on his hands, catching every ball that comes his way, and he's helped build this halftime advantage. And with that, let's send it back to one of the best home field advantages in football, Lane Stadium.
And the Hokies will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Hunter. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Wildcats come out and set and ready to go. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive.
One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on fourth downs because obviously I've built a deficit. My defense has got to make some plays for me too.
Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Looking to throw, it's Rios. They go to the wide receiver screen. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's fourth down. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. Virginia Tech opens this drive as the offense looks ready to go. To the air on first down. Makes the catch. It's Brown. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. The Hokies can really attack on this second and short. Running inside, it's Hawkins. Breaks the tackle. There's a crease. He's at the 40. At the 20. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. He got a step and just dusted the field.
And this dude has been a problem today. Almost 200 yards rushing. Rips off another long run. He has been impossible to stop. They've featured him, and Palmer, I would continue to feature him.
Yeah, I would too, David. I think he's the definition of a running back that gets better as the game goes on. The more and more you give him the football, he just seems to get stronger. He seems to get faster. People do not want to tackle this guy for 60 minutes. He is putting on a show.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. That drive a great example of just how potent this offense can be. 2 plays, 80 yards, give them the touchdown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Just feeds the running back. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35. And the Wildcats lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Picks up the first down. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Arizona has the offense humming, set up with another first down. They'll try the counter. Finding some room. He'll be knocked down, but not before doling out some punishment and getting 7. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. Rushes on him. Finds some time. They wrap him up. He tried to get back to the line of scrimmage, but he's stopped in the backfield. Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Craig.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the 3rd quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Looking for room. It's Overton. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. Keep it on the ground. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
On play action on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Quarterback may change this route. The run inside. It's Overton. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. And the Hokies come to the line with a new set of downs. The give on the inside. Pickup of 8. It's now 2nd and 2.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. They'll try to get the first through the air. Fires to the tight end. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32. The Hokies, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Wants to throw on first down. Pulls it in, it's Reynolds. Terrific job getting to him, there was nowhere to go. Picked up 5 on that last pass play, now it's 2nd and 5. Running inside, it's Hawkins. Tough run in this part of the field. He's got 4 down to the 23. Headed to the line at the 23, trying to convert this 3rd and short. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Might have a chance, just keeps moving. Touchdown, Hokies! He shed tackles right and left and housed it.
Everybody's getting in on the fun now for this offense. From the opening whistle, they have been up and down the field. Starters are scoring. You've got backups in the game now. And I love the play calling. These guys came to your school to play in this offense to score touchdowns, so let them go do it. Make this defense prove they can stop it.
Lining up to add another. The kick is up and good and put 1 more on the lead. So it's an 80-yard drive, and the house call coming on the run from the 23. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Arizona offense coming onto the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
And they got the completion, but no yards. Now they need to go forward to avoid a 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Rios. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll get rid of it. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Arizona runs out the punt team. Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. Holly, what update do you have for us?
Here on the Virginia Tech sideline, there is so much enthusiasm on the sideline right now. This running back has been brilliant today. Over 200 yards rushing, and he continues to run strong. The coaches told us he gets stronger as the game goes on. We'll see how much longer they keep him out there. But the big lead, he has been brilliant so far today. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking for a crease. It's Hawkins. How about that elusiveness? He's got space. Changing on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wide receiver going in motion. Makes a grab and room to run. And he's brought down after a nice gain. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Gives it on the option. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down. And the defense is going to have more plays like this. He has had a ball game so far, running wild all day long. Defense finally comes up with a stop. Maybe get a little momentum here.
Over 100 yards.
And down he goes. Well protected for a while. That rush got to him, and it's fourth down. And the Hokies will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. To throw, it's Rios. Just a little off. Incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Just a short pass to the tight end. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Last completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. The give out of the gun. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. They're dealing with a second and long. Back to pass. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
And if this offense is going to get back in the football game, those are the plays they have to make. Like, they have to make contested catches. They got to find a way to get some points, to create some explosive plays. Those 50-50 balls, when you get your hand on it, man, they got to start making those plays.
We've reached the end of the quarter, and Virginia Tech is on top. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the third quarter stats will show you. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. Wants to throw it again. Pulls it in. It's Craig. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Short completion on first down, and here they are with 2nd and 8. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Craig. Maybe a crease. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. And the Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Bring in the heat. They get to him as he throws. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. 8th play of the drive coming up. Looking downfield, it's Rios. Caught in the backfield, it's Richardson. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Using his legs to buy some time. He's going to run it. Finds a crease at the 20. He slides past the first down marker and picks it up on 4th. Arizona lines up with a 1st and goal. On the option. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to fire. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
Hang on just a second. I think they're going to try to get the touchdown here. Man, this could be a gamble, guys. They could come up empty. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Unleashes to the end zone. It's incomplete, and the defense comes up with a stop. Well, this is not what the doctor ordered in terms of starting field position. Tight end now in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And he'll be knocked down at the 2-yard line. The Hokies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. The run inside. It's Overton. Maybe some room here. And they'll stop him just short of the 1st down, just inches away from moving the sticks. And the Hokies come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. And here comes the punt team. Oh, man, that is an absolute rocket launcher of a punt. Let's see what he can do with it. He only needs a sliver of daylight. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. The Wildcats come out to get things going on offense. When the defense got the stop, they could have used a few more of those earlier. Still, there he goes. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Back to throw, it's Rios. Here's a heat. He'll pull it down and run. Knocked down after a pickup of maybe 2, and man, that pursuit, they had their hair on fire. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Grabbed behind the line, it's Richardson. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
Screen pass just not working there. You figure at this point of the game, trailing, you're going to have to be more aggressive and take some shots. You usually run screen passes when you think there's going to be a blitz, but because the defense has the lead, they're just sitting back and playing big zones.
Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. Looking downfield on 1st down. A shot toward the end zone. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And unfortunately, man, another incompletion. This offense is just running out of time. Like, they've just not put it together, trailing. I know they're in passing situations, but this defense, they don't have to be aggressive. They can sit back. Offensively, you got to put the gas to the floor. Got to make something happen fast.
They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down. 3rd and long from the 30-yard line, in this defense hoping to knock them out of field goal range. Looking for the end zone. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. And this will fall incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Listen, with the aggressiveness of offenses and taking chances, a lot of times it's going to put your defense in a hole. And this defense is going to have to come through in the clutch right here because you're trailing. They can't get more scores. They got to get a stop on this possession, and the offense is going to have to do better than they just did.
Solid run on the last play. Sets this offense up on 1st down. To the ground. He's got it again. Got enough for the 1st. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. It's a 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. sends him back in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. He was able to squirt free and pick up a few and avoid a negative play there. And here comes the offense on second down. Send the tight end in motion. They've been running it, but now the pass. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
Well, that was the guy the quarterback wanted to go to right from the jump, but a better job by the defense and coverage forcing the incomplete.
Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. He gets nothing. Nowhere to go, and it'll be fourth down. 1 for 2 on fourth down attempts so far, and we will get a third attempt here. Under fire. Makes a grab past the marker. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. The Hokies come to the line with a new set of downs. That's reeled in. It's Overton. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Running inside. It's Overton. Stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. They've already converted once on 4th down on this drive. They are unafraid to make everywhere 4-down territory. Throws to the wideout. Makes the catch. Converts on 4th down. Is still on his feet. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
Yeah, the offense putting up more points, and guess who's jacked up? This home crowd starting the season off with offensive fireworks and looking to go 1-0. They are loving their squad.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. Fielded in the end zone, it's Ross. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Wildcats sending their offense onto the field. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Craig. Corralled and stopped, and he just picked and weaved and bobbed his way for 5. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. The Wildcats with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Quarterback keep. Knocked down immediately at the line of scrimmage.
I don't think the quarterback made the right read on that play. I know they're asking a lot of this QB. He's got a lot to focus on with the pass game and all the different types of runs that they have in their playbook. But on that play there, that pre-snap look told me to hand it off.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll move the tight end. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Motion from the wide receiver. Could be an alley. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. They don't seem interested in inching the ball down the field. That big play sets them up. 1st and 10 from the 36. The give on the counter. Oh, he's got some space. Continues to fight for yards. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
Some would say run out the clock. Some would say I don't need to add points. But here's the thing. It's your job to stop them on defense. Now, listen, the handshakes, they might get a little bit interesting after this game, but the offense did their job.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they tacked on the extra point. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And he finished things off with that 36-yarder for a score. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. He stopped right at the 35, almost found a little room for a big return, but they get him on the ground right there. One back in the backfield, he gets the carry. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep pulling over.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players. More physical, they were faster, and it showed today.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Now the next game we're facing Dominant. I don't know how you say it. Let's continue.
We are ready to enter Lane Stadium in the Old Dominion Monarchs and the Virginia Tech Hokies. Alongside David Pollock and Jesse Palmer, I am Reese Davis. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We say hello to Holly.
Coach Ronnie told me before the game, he has been motivating his team all week, telling them you are just as good as this ACC opponent. They've got upset on their mind, and the players told me they want to be the best version of themselves. They believe they belong on this field, and they can play with the best of the best. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Hokies offense comes onto the field first today. And here's the guy they want to feed, this senior running back. More than 250 yards and 3 scores while leading them to victory in their last game. The run inside. It's Overton. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Third down, and they'll need 2 on this initial drive of the game. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40.
It's a really good sign if you're on offense here. You're putting it on your offensive line on third down. Critical down and distance, opening drive of the game. Let those guys fire off, get a hat on a hat. You can run the ball, pick up the first. You're around midfield. And all things looking pretty good here early for this offense.
He lets one fly deep. Makes a deep grab. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. And the Hokies have their offense in high gear. Looking to throw on first down. Pressure coming. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
And that's not a good sign for this offense. You gave up 4 sacks a week ago. Now you're already getting your quarterback hit. They've got to protect their dude. They got to give him more time so he can make plays down the field. Protection is the biggest issue for this offense.
Finds his man. It's Hawkins. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19 there in the red zone. The Hokies really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. From the red zone, it's Hawkins. Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8.
This offense is putting a drive together. Nice job. Opening drive, you got a script. You want to execute. You want to go down the field, really set the tone. Nice third down conversion, and now set up first and goal. This offense has a chance to really make a statement.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. They'll come to the line just 1 yard shy of the goal line on third down. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up fourth down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Nowhere to go, and he's going to lose yardage on 4th and 2.
And I think that's going to be a frustrating drive for this offense, man. You move the ball on your first possession right down the field, and you choose to be aggressive, and you choose to go for the touchdown. But now you get nothing out of this possession. The defense gets the stop. They get some momentum going in their favor.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Running inside, it's Roach. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Monarchs come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, they're trying to go toss on this play, but defense just wins at the point of attack. They're able to defeat the blocks and get the ball carrier down behind the line of scrimmage.
And the defense wrestles him to the ground. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. To the air, it's Potter. Oh, they're after him. Didn't get past the marker when he started his slide, and now it's fourth down. The Monarchs decide to punt it away. Oh, did he like there's helium in that one. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. He gets a block. Man, oh man, did that coverage team have its hands full. Well, not full because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. Here comes the Hokies offense to start this possession. Here comes the heat. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. Now facing 2nd and long after the defense came up with that sack. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hawkins. There's a little room there. Bounced off his feet.
And I love this because you got 2nd and really, really long. And what's the idea of the offensive coordinator? Get 3rd and manageable. Nice job getting the run. Not only a positive run shoot, you almost got the 1st down. Now you're set up for good success on 3rd down.
Wow, the running back there showing you his skill set as he's able to rip off that one for a 1st down.
And the Hokies have it with a 1st and 10. Looking for a gap. It's Hawkins. They get him down. Tough run. Picks up 4. They'll mark it at the 19. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Motion from the wideout. Off the play fake. A little release to the back. Breaks into the open. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. The Hokies have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
Yeah, this offense, man, they look good. They looked great last week, obviously putting up huge numbers. Again this week, coming out the gates in the 1st quarter with the scoring drive. This offense is putting the college football world on notice.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. He'll bring it out. It's Agnew. Couldn't find room for the big play. He'll be stopped after a short return. It's a coverage unit right on top of it. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
Rides the back and leaves it. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 16. And the Monarchs want to pick up the tempo. Keeps it himself. He'll be brought down at about the 18-yard line. Not enough to move the sticks. The Monarchs will send out the punt unit. That first punt was a beauty. They'd take another one just like it. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. The run inside. It's Overton. Shows him the stiff arm. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. On 1st down, here comes this offense. Now the play fake. Under fire. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Got a man. It's Brown. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Got enough for the 1st. Hauled down at the 38-yard line, and a big pickup of 15 yards there. On 1st and 10 from the 38. This time he wants to throw. Here's the pressure. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball.
Guys, this offense is going to have to find a way to protect this quarterback. He has already been under unbelievable duress early in this game, and they're not going to be able to complete throws if they can't keep him standing up.
Running inside, it's Hawkins. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. Coming to the line, looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 29. They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. And the Hokies have pushed it inside the 20. Wide receiver comes in motion. In the red area, it's Overton. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Offense trying to go RPO, but how about the defense? Up front, their front seven, they had dudes winning, just being way more physical and able to get to that running back.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough, 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Escapes the pressure to his right. Throws toward the end zone. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive.
Have you ever met a wide receiver that isn't always open? They always want the football. They got so much confidence. QB rolling outside the pocket, trying to make a play. Receivers had an opportunity maybe to make a play, but you know what? I'm open. Throw me the ball. Throw my hand in the air. You know what? That pick, it goes in the quarterback stats, not the receivers.
And the Monarchs will hustle to the line.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
And the defense snows him under after a very short game.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
The give on the option. Spins away from the defender. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. The Monarchs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Potter.
And that's what this offense needs, man. They need to do this, but they need to put several together. Back-to-back punts on their last 2 possessions. A lot of times that can wear your defense out, right? Playing so many snaps. This offense just keep being focused, executing on 3rd down, putting some drives together. Next thing you know, you'll look up and you'll have points on the scoreboard.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense got it. They're on the run. Nothing but green grass down the middle. Touchdown, Hokies. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Roach. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Sandman entered earlier, and now they're trying to make it go night-night on this 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Potter. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. And the Monarchs line up to punt it away. All the way back to the 15. Slips through the line. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. Looking for space, it's Hawkins. Turning it on! And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. Both teams wanted to run the football. Let's take a look at the numbers for these two guys so far. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Ready, go. Give to the running back. They'll make the stop at the 42. It's a pickup of 5, and that will be enough for a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Tight end now in motion. The run inside. It's Hawkins. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. It's Reynolds. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. The Hokies are moving quickly down the field. From the gun, the running back looking for room. He gets it across the 25 to the 24, give him 5 on the carry. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Now on the counter. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. And the Hokies back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Unloads to the wideout. Touchdown, Virginia Tech! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They marched 56 yards to the end zone. And the finisher, an 18-yard touchdown throw. He'll bring it out. It's Newsome. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. So Old Dominion's offense hopes this drive holds some promise. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got us.
Flying out to the left. The 30. He'll be pulled down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line as they play a little pitch, catch, and run. Looking to pass. It's Potter. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Old Dominion. Into the end zone for 6.
And the passing game paying dividends right now for this offense. They just had a big play through the air to get him down in the situation. So let the quarterback deal. Great job reading coverage. He found his open target, accurate throw, and 2 plays through the air, and they've got 6 points on the board.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Virginia Tech opens this drive as the offense looks ready to go. Headed for the corner, it's Hawkins. They bring him down behind the line of scrimmage, and now he'll have to go back to work to get over 100 yards again for the day. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Back to pass. With the catch, it's Brown. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up.
Man, that is such great third down defense. Seeing the...
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. On fourth down, looking for the completion. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. The definition of four-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere, just look at the card, right? That card's supposed to tell us what to do, but maybe I'll go for it anyways. This offense took a little bit of a gamble, but they get the first down. Nothing to worry about, Reese.
Running inside. It's Overton. Makes it past the marker. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. The Hokies come to the line with a new set of downs. On the run, it's Hawkins. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Might as well stick with him. Stopped again, and at least they made it back to the line of scrimmage this time. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Pocket breaking down. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down.
Great job by the defense dialing up some pressure on third down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
They converted fourth down earlier on this drive, and now they'll try it again. They're throwing for it on fourth down. Fires to the wideout. It's incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Oh, they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Dropping back, it's Potter. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. Rushes on him. He's sacked. This defense all over him.
And we call his name again. This is the same guy. Remember, he had the defensive touchdown already. Now getting in the backfield, getting to the quarterback, getting the sack. He's been all over the field today.
The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch. There he goes! And how much running room have they been able to find just all day? They are piling up unbelievable rushing stats. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hawkins. Still running at the 40. Oh, a lot of space. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Hokies.
Well, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. You want to see quick strike ability? It was epitomized there. 2 plays, 80 yards, touchdown on the board. Coming out with it, it's Newsom. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. To the air, it's Potter. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste. On 2nd and 10, a 4 wide out set, trips right. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. The throw. It just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. Here's a heat.
Well, this offensive coordinator has to be scratching his head because he's trying to keep his quarterback protected. He's trying different things, sliding the offensive line, keeping tight ends and running backs in, chipping, going empty, and getting the ball out quickly, but it's not working. They're just losing the one-on-one battles up front, and in the second half looking forward, I don't know if they're going to be able to fix it.
That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Here comes the Hokies offense to start this possession. And some room to work. Oh, he's got some space. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Finds his man. It's Reynolds. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
And the Hokies with the 1st and 10. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Unleashes one. Finds a man by himself. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. The Hokies trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll run it. It's Overton. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After getting knocked back, it's 2nd and goal from the 4. Tries again to get it in. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he knows he's his way into the end zone.
Well, I know it's early this season, but it's obvious already. This guy is a major weapon in this offense. Had 2 touchdowns in his first game. He's now on the board right now. What a difference maker and a playmaker he's going to be this season for this offense.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished it off with the score from the 4. Fielded in the end zone. It's Newsome. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got him. Could not make his way to the corner.
Wow, you saw the speed of the defense there. They're trying to spit this football out to the running back on the perimeter. And how about the defense able to get to him quickly to bring him down for no gain?
Hauls it in. Maybe a pickup of 2, and they'll stop him right there. And that takes us to the 2-minute timeout. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Potter. Complete. They'll pick up the first down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line. The Monarchs want to move quickly.
Man, this offense, they needed that one in the worst way, right? They're getting blown out in this game so far, and as we get close to halftime, they've got to be able to put a good drive together. They've got to be able to come away with a touchdown here, close the gap a little bit going into the second half.
Wants to throw again. Under fire. Got his man. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. And the Monarchs come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game.
And there's finally a bright spot for this offense in the passing game, completing.
Going over the top. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Back to pass. He's got his man. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big third down coming up. Makes the grab on the left. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down.
Shotgun fundamentals are so key. He was like a shortstop, caught the shotgun snap and right away rifled it out of his hands like he was turning two. That was beautiful.
They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Set up for the first down play, and they're going to call a timeout and talk it over instead. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Now on the move at the 28-yard line on first down. Wants to throw it again, and why not? The sure hands, it's Jackson. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. He sends two wideouts right, two to the left on 2nd and 9. They'll run play action. Throws to the wideout. Working that left side. Makes a grab at the 6-yard line. It's 1st and goal. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Pressure coming. Had to throw it before he wanted. And that one's way too far for everybody.
I like the decision by the quarterback there. It's only first down. It's not there. Throw it away. Live to play another day.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Monarchs!
And that is a perfect job by the offense executing that 2-minute situation. The quarterback was really in charge and focused. Made sure that all the right decisions were being made with respect to execution and the clock. This is something you practice all season long, and they execute the 2-minute perfectly here at the end of the half.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Got a little room. And there he goes. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, so much to get you updated on, so let's get right to it here from the EA Sports College Football Update Desk. We start with a look at Ohio State taking on the number 6 team, the Texas Longhorns. And it's the Buckeyes with the lead right now in the first half in a battle of 1-0 teams. And now we take a look at some of the other games going on around the nation on another wild day of college football. Back now to your game in Blacksburg. And it's clear the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Lane Stadium.
And the Hokies will kick it off to start the second half. And he'll bring it back. And the returner goes down. The Monarchs send out the offense to go to work. got blown out in the first half and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here in the third quarter.
It just starts with one play, though. You just need one thing to go right for this offense to start to build that momentum, and then that becomes infectious for the defense, for special teams. Everything can change. It just takes one play.
It really can, and it's so strange, and you can't quantify it. I don't know how to describe it as a coach or as a player, but you got to make something happen, and it's got to start on this drive.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Potter. They're working that left side. Nice tackle there. This free safety coming in like a heat-seeking missile and stopping him a yard short of the first down. The Monarchs send out the punt unit. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. He'll take it on the return. Quick step and go. He's got great speed. Running through contact. The speed, the shiftiness, the elusiveness, all on display in that sweet return there. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. Looking outside, it's Hawkins. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Send the tight end in motion. To the air on first down. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. So now it's 2nd and long. The run inside. It's Hawkins. Got maybe a yard. 3rd down and 9 coming. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28 and it's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fakes to grab. Breaks a tackle and he might go. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. The Hokies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Moving out to the right. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Quarterback making adjustments. And the defense drags him down.
When a running back has had as much success as this guy's had so far, listen, defense has got to cue in. They got to cue into him. He's priority number 1, number 2, and number 3. That's a good start.
Touchdown, Virginia Tech! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Another nice drive put together. And this offense through 2 weeks, man, they look legit. This team's about to be 2-0. All of their dreams in front of them. This team looks like a national championship contender.
Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. He'll bring it out. It's Agnew. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Gets the back moving. Back to pass, it's Potter.
Oh, that might be a little too close for comfort for me. If I'm a play caller, I want to create some space. I want to take a shot, maybe throw the football down the field. But woof, I want my quarterback to know, like, listen, hey, we're really close. We're a bad spot away from 2 points for the other team.
He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. And the Monarchs will line up to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. Can they catch him? They were playing with fire on that return, and he got loose for a good return of better than 30 yards. Virginia Tech opens this drive as the offense looks ready to go. They'll move the tight end. Leaves it with the back. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
Nice first down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run are high. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a 2nd down and long situation.
Finds his man down the middle. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. And the Hokies look to do some damage in the red zone. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Got it behind the line. It's Overton. And out of bounds right at the 12-yard line. Sometimes it's not about a fancy play design. It's about just getting him the ball and letting him play.
Especially nowadays with running backs being so good out of the backfield. You know they're going to catch it. There's so many ways to use them, but exactly. Get it to him, let him break tackles, let him make plays. Easy decision.
He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. 2nd and goal coming up. On the ground. Knocked down in the backfield. And boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. They've been outstanding on 3rd down all day long, and they could use one here on 3rd and goal. He'll be stopped short. It'll be 4th down, and let's see what the decision is here.
And down here near the goal line, you got to be physical. And this guy's proven it today, Palmer. They've given it to him. He's put it in the end zone twice already. I'm going to keep featuring him.
So you know the defense is going to be keying him too, right? Because he's hurting them a little bit in this game already. They're going to be finding a way to try to get some penetration.
Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. Touchdown, Hokies. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And I like the decision to go for it. And I think a lot of people probably thinking this close to the goal line, 4th and goal, they're going to power it in. Nice job. They had this play ready. They go with the pass. Nice throw, nice catch. Huge job and huge execution on 4th down.
Getting set for the point after. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. So that drive covered 29 yards. It was capped off by a 1-yard touchdown pass. On the run from inside his own 5. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. So Old Dominion's offense hopes this drive holds some promise. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
The defense has the lead, and they're playing like it right now. I mean, they are pinning their ears back in these passing situations. They're not worried at all about the run game. They're just getting up the field, and they're getting to this quarterback.
Got a little grass. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. To the ground to try to move the chains. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line.
It was so important this offense was able to find a way to get in the rhythm, and the running game is now helping that. 2 straight punts on their previous 2 drives. This drive, though, they're having a little bit more success. Big reason why is this running back. He's been able to find some creases to run through, and it's really helping out this offense.
Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Grabbed over the middle. It's Agnew.
A lot of times you're throwing these slants to the big body guys because they're so physical and they can win with physicality. But when you throw to a little guy like this, I just know he's going to win with his speed. He's got that much quicks. He's going to win, and I'm going to force feed him the ball and let him make plays.
They finally get to him, and what a play there to pick up the 1st down. The Monarchs go back to work after moving the chains through the air. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Oh, man, they've already lost one quarterback today. Now the backup comes in and has to take a shot.
Man, I might think about protecting my QB a little better. I already lost one. Now your second guy gets hit, and you got to keep this guy healthy. You got to keep him upright. You got to protect your quarterback, man.
And he's dragged down.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Going the other way, and he's got room. The 20. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick six.
And, man, this defense proving to be so opportunistic. They don't just turn people over. You've already seen them scoop up a fumble, take it back to the house, now an interception, and take it back to the house. They make big plays, and they put that thing in the end zone.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he made the extra point without problem. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Running inside, it's Roach. Getting that push, a pickup of 4 out to the 26. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been...
And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack. That's it for this period, and it's Virginia Tech on top. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. And the Monarchs will call on their punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive did.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hawkins. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on 4th down. It's 3rd and long from the 45. Plucks it out of the air. Runs through a man. He might have space. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. The Hokies have it with a 1st and 10. He goes right back to the air. Oh, they're after him. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking for space. It's Overton. They get him on the ground at the 33, but not before he picks up 6. They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. The run inside. It's Hawkins. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. An explosive play in the running game moves the sticks for the 1st down, but there is an injured player on the field. And the Hokies kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Tight end now in motion. They'll ride the hot hand. There's some room. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability to break tackles. Well over 100 rushing yards in this game, and that's why they have a nice lead here late.
And this defense has given up some yards, getting all the way down here to 1st and goal, but great job on 1st and goal. Getting a tackle for a loss and not guaranteeing a pass, but putting this offense in a more difficult situation and trying to end this drive by only giving up a field goal.
Now 3rd and goal and tough yardage to cover here. Trying to find the end zone. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Fourth and goal from the 5, and the offense is staying on the field. What a big moment here. Stepping to the right. Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off.
Never say die attitude, and I love that, especially in these young players, because they're out there competing. And I know the scoreboard right now doesn't look pretty. They're not going to come back and win this football game, but I just love kids that are competing until there's zeros on the clock.
Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
It'll be 3rd and long. Running inside, it's James. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. The Monarchs will punt it away on 4th down. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Here comes the Hokies offense to start this possession. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
Yeah, and you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over. That's a cardinal sin. You know better than that, Jesse. You can't take points off the board, but you got to move on.
You do. I think he just got way too overeager down in the red zone that last drive. So just come out here, trust your reads, trust what your coaches have told you to do, and just go out and execute the offense.
Tackle is made at the 48. It's a pickup of 5 and enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the wide receiver. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. The Hokies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll send the tight end in motion. To the air on 2nd down. Here comes the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hawkins. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. They're going to send out the field goal unit, and that kicker will have to launch a rocket. Well, players don't really like kickers, but if this guy bangs through this 60-yarder, he'll be the toast of the team. Is that guy's foot human? My goodness, did he hammer that ball from distance.
and they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter is sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Agnew. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. They went 3 and out the last time they had it, and at this point of the game, you just can't afford many of those. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. Here comes the offense on second down. The run inside. It's James. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll grab behind the line. It's Agnew. And he's wrestled to the ground. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. The play-action fake. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. And the Monarchs will bring the punt team onto the field. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David breaks into the open. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. They'll keep it on the ground. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
It's great awareness by the running back, understanding where the first down marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
Smart move to keep it on the ground. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Running inside, it's Davis. Nowhere to go. Same song, second verse, as this defense is ready for this guy. They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. They'll move the tight end. He'll try it again. He's going to come up just a bit short. It'll bring up 4th down from the 43.
One of the things you love about this running back is his physicality. He's got great size, and because of that, he can wear defenses down. Those 2-, 3-, and 4-yard gains in the 1st and 2nd quarter, they become big gains late. Guys don't want to tackle him, and you're seeing that now.
They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. The Monarchs send out the offense to go to work. Not a lot to feel great about in this one, Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try to seek out some positives.
Well, this might be an opportunity, too, Reese, to go back when they watch this game and just find the plays and the schemes that were working. There weren't a lot, obviously, David, but maybe an opportunity for the coaching staff to condense the playbook a little bit.
I was going to say, there's not a lot of good to go back to. That'd be a quick film session because there was more negatives than positives. But when you look at this week you've got a week to...
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking for a man. It's Potter. Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. The Monarchs will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. After this, it'll be a wrap. They'll ride Davis here. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. Winning can become a habit. Now they've won back-to-back games and probably building a little confidence.
And you want it to be a habit. That's what you talk about as a coach week after week. Let's build. Let's create momentum and continue to build on it. Continue, and then you look up at the end of the season, you never know where you could be, what dreams you could bring to reality.
At the end of the day, I think good teams find ways to win games. And over these last 2 games, it hasn't always been easy. They've had to overcome some adversity, but at the end of the day, they were able to step up, make the plays necessary, and do that. Very, very impressive.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis, saying goodbye, everybody. Welcome, everyone, to College Park, Maryland, and the house has been built by guys from Boomer to Dick. Home to the Maryland Terrapins, where the fans are eager to welcome visitors into the shell. What a matchup we have in store. It's still early in the season, but this is a major test for a couple of squads who've gotten out of the gate undefeated. It's the Virginia Tech Hokies and the Maryland Terrapins. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
Guys, checking in with Virginia Tech's head coach pregame. He has been warning his team all week about this game. Both teams undefeated to start this season, and he believes the difference will be who can execute the best. He believes that his team and his quarterback have the confidence and composure to compete well in this environment. I'll keep you posted on how well they're communicating down here on the field. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. So Maryland's offense will get the football first. Last time we saw these guys, they came out firing. They were up to any challenge offered by the secondary. Any suggestions on how to prevent that from happening again this week, Dave?
And it's tough to have that great of a QB and that great of a wide receiver, but you definitely have to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Jam him, mess up the timing. Their chemistry and timing with this elite QB, elite receiver is really good. Jesse, I got to mess it up somehow.
And you just have to take calculated risks, right? Every defensive coordinator wants to be aggressive, and you want to press them and play press man, but you can only do it a handful of times, because you know in this game, when the quarterback sees that isolated matchup, there is no question he's going to take a shot deep down the field to that guy.
The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Looking to throw, it's Washington. Got it. And he was knocked down immediately. Very short pickup on that one.
During the week, you got to talk to your quarterback. Quarterback, what do you like? What's your favorite, safest routes, easiest reads? Love coming out with those early with the short passing game.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
Great effort by the defense here. Offense trying to go wide receiver screen. How about the speed on defense rallying to the football?
Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a third down stop. They'll try to get it through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. Oh, a big decision here early as they leave the offense on the field in their own territory. They want to keep this opening drive alive. There's a crease. They get him on the ground, but not before he keeps his opening drive alive with a fourth down conversion. The Terrapins are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on first down. Got a man. It's Fleming. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. And the Terrapins, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Looking downfield on first down. Finds his big tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The Terrapins can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Gives it on the option. And he stopped right there. No gain on the play. Ninth play of the opening drive coming up, but now they face a third down. Back to pass. It's Washington. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
Yeah, and third and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
They're going to stay aggressive and leave the offense out there on fourth down again. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going.
Well, it's a heck of being conservative, right? I mean, that essentially would have just been a chip-shot field goal with where they were on that fourth down. But they decided to go for it, throw it. They're looking for 6.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. That last play, the kind of thing that can mess up a really good drive. It's 2nd and 17. Back to pass. Under fire. Bought a little time, lets it go. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
And this has been a really good first drive, man. You talk about scripting the first however many plays. It's different for all the coordinators. Nice drive down the field. Now set up in a third down situation. Let's stay aggressive. Let's capitalize on this momentum and not try to kick these field goals because, you know, kicking field goals sometimes down the road can come back to bite you.
Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. And this one only 35 yards out, but not straight away. This one from the left hash. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
Well, this team knew coming into tonight's game they had to get momentum early, playing at home. They want to get the crowd into it, so you get a beautiful drive here to start this thing. You would have liked to cap it off with a touchdown, but listen, you set yourself up for a field goal, you knock it through the uprights, you've got the lead, everything right now looking good.
So Virginia Tech's offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. And it'll be up to this transfer sophomore quarterback to pilot this attack. What a game he had last time out. 3 touchdowns, better than 200 yards, leading his team to victory. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Incomplete, a 50-50 ball won by no one that time. So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. Oh, a big decision here early as they leave the offense on the field in their own territory. They want to keep this opening drive alive. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. And the Hokies come to the line with a new set of downs. Finding some room. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Right back to him on the ground. Turning it on! He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. The Hokies pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Gives it on the option. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. It's amazing how a play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying to do is create negative plays, to get them behind the sticks a little bit, to get those sacks, to get those tackles for losses. You see so much stunting in college football up front with the defensive line because you know once you get one of those plays, you got the offense right where you want.
The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. Makes the grab. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. They've already converted once on 4th down on this drive. They are unafraid to make everywhere 4-down territory. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. And the Hokies pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Off play action on first down. Unloads it left. He makes the catch. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. The Hokies come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on 2nd.
On 2nd and goal, he carries again. And he's in! Touchdown, Hokies!
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. The Terrapins will get things going on offense as they come onto the field. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Officials stopping play as one of the Terrapins is down on the field. That is their freshman offensive lineman, and boy, they hope this isn't too serious. Howie Rowe will keep an eye on that. An 8-yard pickup on the first down completion, now 2nd and 2. Got it in the middle, it's Webb. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
And that RPO play was run to perfection. The run fake forced and sucked the defense up, and a nice job on the route by the receiver, not telegraphing that he was breaking to the inside on the slant.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Off play action. Wide open downfield. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down. It's 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. Wants to throw. It's Washington. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Open on the right side, that's Smith. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
Well, one of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Wants to keep it in the air. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. And the Terrapins will punt this one away. The kick is high and away and headed toward the sideline. And that punt will sail out of bounds. Let's see where the officials spot it. Virginia Tech opens this drive as the offense looks ready to go. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Overton. Not much there. They'll give him 1 to the 14.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. He's looking downfield to throw. He's going to go down, and he's in his own end zone. It's going to be a safety. After giving up that safety, they'll have to boot it away and give it right back to them.
And that's one the quarterback just has to learn from. When you're backed up like that, you've got to be able to get rid of the football. And I know he's got to scramble. He's trying to break out to the right-hand side to see if something positive can happen. But all that pursuit is coming after him. He needs to throw that thing away, live to play another play, but instead he gives up the big safety.
And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Virginia Tech is on top. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the 2nd. The Terrapins with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Trying play action. And they drop him for a loss, but there are penalty markers on the field. Let's check out the call.
Personal foul.
That's just an obvious face mask penalty there. No way you're getting away with it. Got to keep your composure there. Makes the grab. It's Fleming. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Washington. He's moving out of the pocket. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. They've got it at the 41, third and short, trying to keep the chains moving. Tight end now in motion. The run inside. It's Smith. He gets it up to midfield, forced out of bounds at the 50. And the Terrapins will snap it on 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. He just slips and slides his way down to the 42. 8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. Got him looking run. He wants to throw. Grab near the sticks. It's Durr. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the 1st down. The Terrapins are moving quickly down the field. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Off the play fake. That's caught. It's Fleming. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. And the Terrapins go back to work after moving the chains through the air. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Complete. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Gets it out fast. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. The Terrapins trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. And the ball is free on the pitch. Defense picks it up. Crosses midfield. He's at the 30. The 10. He is in. Takes the fumble to the house. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
And that's the kind of play that can win you the game. You're on defense. It looks like the opponent's just going to run it in for an easy touchdown. But you create the takeaway. You scoop and score. It's a game-changing play. It's a momentum-changing play. And you can see on the sideline right now, they are completely galvanized by that defensive score.
Ready to try the point after. The extra point is good, and they have a 9-point lead. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, one with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. And he's coming out of the end zone. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. Running inside, it's Smith. Picks up the 1st down. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. With a 1st down, they'll snap it from the 32. He's got it on the right. Push down for the tackle.
I'll tell you, the offense might be setting up a shot down the field here. You might see them later fake the wide receiver screen and see if they can hit a tight end or another receiver running up the boundary. Keep your eye open for that.
He's got him. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, only a place to be tackled immediately. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. Now facing a 3rd and long. Scanning the field, it's Washington. It's complete to the left. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. And the Terrapins decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency.
Then try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together. Get some good mojo going.
Into a mass of giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. 3rd and 6 yards to go. They'll send the back in motion. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Well, the defense finally has figured it out. That was critical for their confidence because they had been scored on.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. On 4th down, looking to pass. Unleashes one. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. And the Hokies have it with a 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Davis. There's a little room there. They get him down at the 34-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup and a 1st down.
Wow, what a nice run. He's showing you his athleticism there. You guys remember back in the day when we were calling a game here and the all-time great Virginia Tech running back Kevin Jones came up to the booth and he got into a vertical leap contest with Pollock. It was awesome. This guy on the field, man, he's got so much skill and ability. He's strong and he's fast, and I think he can also out-jump David.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Catch in the middle, it's Brown. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker.
Wow, the quarterback knew he had to get that one to his receiver quickly on the in route. Did you see the velocity on that throw?
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. From 55 yards out, and he's got it. Never a doubt.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Maryland's offense comes out ready to go on the attack. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. And don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. This defense has them them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Here's the pressure. It's a fumble. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. The quarterback tried to make something out of it with his legs, but instead, he turns the football over.
And this is what you like about the quarterback. You don't want to handcuff him. You want to give him the freedom and the flexibility to get outside and create. That's where he's brilliant. That's really the added element he brings this offense. You do need to reel him in with respect to the fundamentals and taking care of the football. Just has to do better moving forward.
The give to the back. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you can tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
Touchdown, Hokies! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. Coming out with it, it's Manning. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. To the air, it's Washington. Throws it deep. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down.
And that's a big shot, and that's a big incompletion, but this offense has to continue to do more of that. When you're trailing and you've got to make plays, they got to find creative ways to push this ball down the field and get this offense in a flow.
And the pass is knocked down, incomplete, but they were in the neutral zone. Defense jumped, and it's going to negate a really good play.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
Defense really hurt itself with that penalty. Now it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. Flips it out in the... It's a fumble. Recovered by the defense, and he's off.
And this defense forces another fumble. And Johnny on the spot. He had one last week. He's got one this week. He just has a nose for finding the football.
This offense has it with really good field position. Off the play fake on first down. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. The Hokies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Send the tight end in motion. They'll go right back to him.
And that seemed a little off from the start, didn't it?
That was a big-time play, and it was off from the start because of the play he made.
And I don't think it would have mattered who was playing running back. There was absolutely nowhere to go.
Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. And the Hokies will try to move the sticks on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Firing to the right, complete. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. We get a timeout here taken by the Terrapins. That will be their first. And they're really frustrated having to use that after giving up the first down. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Back to throw, it's Washington. Fires left side, it's Smith. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. The Terrapins moving quickly to the line. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Quickly to the tight end. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling.
That might be the play that turns the momentum in this game, right? They're getting blown out right now on the scoreboard. It's late in the half. They've got to come away with a touchdown, but that might be the guy you need to keep going back to in the passing game to get yourself back in this game.
And that is not where you want to miss. You do not want to miss high over the middle. A lot of that times that turns into an interception. He doesn't get that, but he's got to lower that football and give his receiver a chance to make a play on it.
Get it out to the supersonic guy. He stopped at the 40, but it'll be a first down here late in the half. Maryland uses its second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Throws for the tight end. Not in lockstep there with the receiver.
And with that incompletion, man, this crowd, I don't know that they are really happy about what's going on. I mean, already built a deficit, and they don't have a lot to cheer about. They got to get some kind of rhythm, something going on this offense to ignite this fan base.
Oh, it's a fumble. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
2 straight drives ending in fumbles now for this offense. Guys just have to start hanging on to the football. There's nothing schematic that has to change. They've just got to get back to fundamentals, 5 points of pressure, and prioritize holding on to the ball.
Gets it down to the 33. They pick up the first down. Got to use their time wisely. The Hokies come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the right. He's got it. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8.
25 on the play. First and goal. Virginia Tech.
One snap coming before they head to the locker room. The snap sets up to throw. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Hokies! The sure hands in the end zone, and he has 6.
I got to tell you, this offense has done some really good things here in this first half, and that was so critical. Scoring on their last possession of the half, they're padding their lead, and they've put so much pressure now on the opponent.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, we welcome you into our palatial Orlando studios for the Week 3 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start with a look at LSU taking on the number 7 team, the Ole Miss Rebels. And it's the Tigers looking for a second win after the opening week loss. So far, so good. They lead this one in the first half. Let's now take a look at some top 25 games around the nation on another wild day of college football. Now back to your game in College Park. What a day so far from that stud linebacker. He's truly the quarterback of that defense, and he's really dictating the way things are going. A dynamic defender in every sense of the word. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the shell.
And the Terrapins will line up to kick off and start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. Here comes the Hokies offense to start this possession. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. Rushes on him. Hit as he throws. Got his man all by himself. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The run inside. It's Hawkins. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
And And I'm not surprised by this QB, man. He's picking up where he left off, right? They built a cushion, built a lead, struggling to stop the passing game, keep pushing the ball down the field. He's making the right reads, and this offense is in a groove.
Gets it inside the 25, down to the 22-yard line with the pickup of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. And tight coverage right there, but he makes the grab, and they've got it on the 11 and a red zone chance. And the Hokies, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Maybe some room here. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And if you're the head coach, you are absolutely loving this. You're up big on the scoreboard because your defense keeps getting takeaways, and on offense, in sudden change situations, you're turning it into touchdowns. That right there, phenomenal job. Great decision by the quarterback. He finds his open man. They connect. Everything going their way, David.
And I love when they stay aggressive after a turnover. That is the #1 thing we're always yelling in the huddle as a defense. Sudden change, sudden change. They want to capitalize on the momentum, and they did. They stayed aggressive, continuing to add to this lead, doing what they want when they want.
Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. It's a good thing to be charitable, Jesse, but I think the last couple of drives might be overdoing it a bit.
I agree, and I think at this point, David, the quarterback here, he's got to be a CEO, and he's got to really get his guys settled down. Couple turnovers in a row now. They've got to find a rhythm.
A CEO, a.k.a. don't screw it up, young man. That's what it sounds like on the sidelines with the coaches. We got to stop turning the football over.
Escapes the pressure going right. He slides down, and he's got enough to convert the 2nd and short.
2nd and short is a great situation to be in. And look at him. He drops back to pass the football. He doesn't have to throw the football. He wants to be aggressive, but he can just take off and scramble. Doesn't have to take a chance. Great being ahead of the sticks.
And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Pulls it in. It's Durr. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. The Terrapins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's Washington. Right on the money.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Got his man on the right. He'll come through on 3rd downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. And the Terrapins started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Reads it, fires complete. Could not make his way to the corner.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there of it.
And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. They are controlling the ball. 9th play of the drive. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. And this one will be a 40-yard try from the left hash. Absolutely perfect. And they'll put 3 on the board, but the deficit remains huge.
And that's It's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
On the move from inside his 5. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Dumps it to the back. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Running inside. It's Overton. Got enough for the first. Could be an alley. The 20. Touchdown, Hokies. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
And the extra point splits the uprights. He'll bring it out. It's Manning. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Terrapins will get things going on offense as they come onto the field. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
Caught in the backfield, it's Durr. There he goes. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Terrapins!
And that's what makes this guy so dangerous. You get him the ball early, and he can do all the work after the catch. Phenomenal job in the open field, uses the speed. It's a long touchdown. Man, it feels like an earthquake just went off here.
Yeah, and it's so nice to have that guy that you can find, and he can make all that damage after the catch. And I tell you what, as a defense, you got to respect it. You got to get more eyeballs on him and more attention to him.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hawkins. At the 40, there he goes. He's loose down the left side. Inside the 10. And he scores! Touchdown, Virginia Tech! Give him 3 touchdowns in this game, and now up to 8 on the season.
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the second level. Great vision, and then David shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
Out of the end zone. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. The last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they could go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for offenses to find themselves as the game goes on. They had some things not go their way early, but they found something last drive, David. Let's see if they can build on it.
Yeah, you just pick and pick and pick until you find that place where you're like, okay, this is an advantage I have. They clearly found that dude. They score here, we're in for a ball game.
And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Trying to pick up a first down. Dropping back, it's Washington. Working that left side now. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. The Terrapins line up to punt it away.
Number 34. On to punt it away.
Oh, that punt has been cleared for takeoff. Look at it go. Catch is made at the 15. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Virginia Tech opens this drive as the offense looks ready to go. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
All right, I know we're winning, and that's great. But at some point, we got to stop getting our quarterback killed. Like, we got to protect the most important player on the field. Please?
Now the play fake. Fires to the wideout. With the catch, it's Brown. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. One big play can really flip the script of a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just outside the 30. Makes it past the marker. Maybe a crease. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. They've really got this offense humming. Just a 4th play of the drive, and it's 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Hokies. They'll try to add another to their lead.
Well, this offense has been physical. They came out in this game with a lot of pride and the ability up front and the belief that they can block people and get it done. They are dominating this defense. 3 rushing touchdowns now in the game.
Maryland, 15.
He'll bring it out. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. The run inside. It's Williams. Oh, he's got some space. He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one. They'll put it in play from the 27, 1st down. The give is to Smith. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Hand off from the shotgun. Tackled after a short gain. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Winning 1st down is such a big deal on defense. Like getting them in more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that 1st down.
Unloads to the right. Caught by Williams on the right. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. Always great to build momentum with an early season victory. Let's take a look at what's in store coming up next week. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. So 1st down will open up the final period. To the air, it's Washington. Steps away. He's sacked. He'll lose a couple on that one as he tried to get back to the line of scrimmage.
And this defense came to play. They know about the high-profile QB. They rose to the challenge and dominated the competition today. They took care of business, and they made no doubt about who's the better football team.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. He's looking to throw. Got his man on the outside. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. And this kicker has had a busy night. The field goal unit is out there for the 3rd time. He slides that just inside the right upright. Let's not say they cut into the deficit with that field goal. Maybe just, I don't know, tweaked a little bit of it away with their fingernail.
Number 34.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Just couldn't find a hole in this defense. They were ready for him and forced him out of bounds, and no gain on the play. The Hokies will send out the punt unit. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. Wants to return it. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Maryland's offense comes out ready to go on the attack. The defense got the stop. They could have used a few more of those earlier. Still a big deficit here late. The sure hands, it's Webb. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. To throw, it's Washington. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete.
At this point of the game in the 4th quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's 3rd down from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. A little release to the back. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that 3rd down. And the Terrapins send out the punt unit. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. And that ball will sail into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Hokies offense to start this possession. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead, though.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. It'll be 3rd and long. Bringing the heat. Finds a man on the left. At midfield, he's got room. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line.
I'll tell you got to be careful if you're the defense right now because you're behind. I know you want to be aggressive. You might want to start blitzing, getting a lot of guys close to the line of scrimmage, but this offense is going to take opportunities when they have one-on-ones, and they just did right there.
Throws to the wideout. That's caught. It's Green. He goes out of bounds across the 25, mark it at the 24, and this defense, its head is spinning. And the Hokies are rolling down the field. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. From the red zone, it's Overton. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. 3rd and long, and they'll need to get it close to the goal line to convert. They want to throw it. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. And he kept that one just straight enough to graze inside the left upright. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Maryland has the ball back in the Terrapin offense ready to go. Running inside, it's Williams. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Washington. Unloads to the wideout. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion. Backed up now, here's second and long. Misfired on the last play, they'll go back to the air. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to throw deep right side. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers and he couldn't hold on. The Terrapins will line up to punt it away. Steps into this one and unleashes a booming punt. My goodness. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the
There's some room. The 40. The 20. Past the 10. He is in. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
David, this guy's showing us everything he's got in his toolbox. Between the tackles, running outside, the elusiveness, the vision, the speed, the patience. And with that home run, now has over 200 yards rushing in this game.
And there's nothing more frustrating than a guy that just keeps coming and keeps coming. They keep feeding him, and he keeps breaking tackles. He keeps making big plays. This defense has had absolutely no answer for that stuff.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Caught in the backfield, it's Durham. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Intercepted, a turnover in their own territory. And he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown, Hokies. That lead's a little more comfortable now as they close in on a victory here in week 3.
And this has been the story of the game. Everything going their way. Offensively, special teams, and now on defense here in the fourth quarter. They're still being aggressive. They're still jumping these throws. And he picked that thing off and took it all the way to the house.
And the extra point was good. He'll bring it back looking for help. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. The Terrapins will get things going on offense as they come onto the field. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick six and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Washington. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. And the Terrapins will call on their punt team. My goodness, he unloads on that one. Hauls it in and looking upfield. Sweet spin. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he's stopped. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. Keeping it on the ground inside, it's Hawkins. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Didn't get much on first down, it's 2nd and 9. Might have a chance. The 30. Running inside the 20. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
Well, what I love about this team early this year is it looks like they can fight through adversity. They started the year 2-0. This game looked like it was in the balance here in the fourth quarter. But after watching them answer with that last touchdown drive, that shows me they've got the mental toughness to potentially make a run this year.
He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. The run inside. It's Williams. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Keep it on the ground. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. 3rd and 6 yards to go. They won the game today. That's 2 in a row. If they win the next one, it's called a winning streak. It's been done before.
And we're seeing the identity of this team come into fruition. You just get the sense they're finding out who they are, what they're about, what they're going to do schematically, and who their big playmakers are.
Which is tough to do, right? It's tough to grow throughout a season and understand who you are. But when you stack wins week after week on top of each other and start to have success, you start to grow as an identity and you start to understand who you are.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Well, that's gonna do for part 1 of EA Sports College Football 27 Dynasty Virginia Tech Cookies. I might be doing part 2 tonight, or part 5 of Grand Theft Auto 5 story. You have to wait and find out when I get home from work tonight. Max this out. Yeah, max that out. So have a great day. Peace.